Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. You have lots and lots of people just constantly talking, and it's actually kind of annoying. We got a couple barrels here that we can look at. Let's go ahead and do so. Charm grenade, send that to Medora. And an arrowhead. There we go.
Check these puppies out.
Is there anything more like that?
Get them before they turn to ash. What do you call that?
Alright, there was someone else that I think I have,
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle.
No, I don't think I've talked to this guy over here. Let's go talk to him before we do too much more.
You look like a discreet sort. Come here, why don't ya?
Okay.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Hey, you, stranger, over here. You look like you could use a leg up against the competition. Isn't that so?
Who are you exactly?
More than a humble trader, my lord. There's always plenty to go around after the raising of a village. I collect a bit of it and bring it to market. Tenebrium's awfully valuable after all. No reason wares of this caliber ought to rot in some coffer.
Whose coffer do you mean, Grutilda?
Oh, my lord, I wouldn't dare steal from the All-Mother. A grave crime, that'd be. No, I simply pick from the loot she hasn't quite noticed yet. Doesn't miss them in the least. This I promise on my honour as an orc.
Well, let's see what you got.
With pleasure, my lord.
Alright, some Tenebrium bars, a guide to elegant torture, volume 3, small wonderful dark shield, small heroic dark shield, a wonderful elven shadow wand. It's not actually magical.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come. Let's
A
have another
thrashing
round
veteran
before we get
Tenebrium
too
crossbow
drunk
of
to read the
air.
cards.
It's pretty good damage.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I
Let
can
the
feel
lot
it.
die that we may live.
And maiming veteran Tenebrium bow of the mammoth, plus 2 constitution. How does that stack up?
Just the one coin for me.
We get plus 2 constitution. That has 30% chance to set burning. This is 20% chance to set stunned and 30% chance to set bleeding. Doesn't. It's still got better damage from what Bear Daughter has.
What was the minimum?
An axe,
5 gold.
a hammer. Does require some pretty significant Tenebrium scores in some of these cases.
Call.
Paralyzing solid Tenebrium two-handed sword of ice.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
Yeah, it's not going to stack up to what Medora has either, I don't think. No. I mean, pretty good adds on the damage, 8% extra crit chance, but she's getting plus 2 strength and dexterity, which neither of these give, so... And that requires more Tenebrium, and it's just not worth taking more Tenebrium skill. Alright, I'll take my leave.
Orc's been withholding loot from his so-called
Nice hand of
All-Mother.
cards, that one.
Interesting
Come.
indeed.
Let's have another
piece of
round
information
before
well
we get
kept in
too
our
drunk
back
to read
pockets,
the
I guess.
cards.
I'll win this one.
Yeah, might be able to do something with that information.
I could do with a cold drink.
Alright, let's come over here.
By order of
Get a save.
discounts on magic balls.
And let's see what you guys have.
Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
You know, the usual, but first, do you have, can I trade for your
Discounts on
potion?
magic balls.
Yeah, you want that? You want more than that. What else can I trade you for that? That's very much overkill on the trade value. All right.
Discounts on magic ball. Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics?
I don't know if I want to trade any of those books.
On what? The dog chair? Arcane texts of every kind.
What do I not care about? What do I not care about? That gets close.
Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash.
Alright, I need to keep some of those just in case. Have anything a little bit more valuable? That'll help out a little bit. There we go. Perfect. I'll take that.
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Wow, rude. Alright, still going back to Jahrl. We are Immaculate, sent from Silverglen to assist you. We're source hunters here to clear out the land of Immaculate Blight. No, we're Immaculate, sent from Silverglen to assist you.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gut Gouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
Oh, but they're cute in their own way.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Well, now that's just rude.
Regular ray of sunshine, isn't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious.
Okay.
Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it.
Oh yeah,
Thought you were all
wink.
holed up in Highbarn. But it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder, for by the beard of the Bear Slayer there are too many green ears around here.
Okie dokie. Let's go with you.
Nice undercards, that one.
Don't get oiled, guys.
Around before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one.
Oops.
Goddess is with me. If I find the orc.
It's those.
Baking like a cake.
Cheers.
Ah,
Though I wish there were other bottles.
okay, he's sitting down here.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
Well, who are you?
Conduit's
I am
orders.
Jahrl Wooddockson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth, the very thrones of the world.
Uh-huh. None of that means anything to me.
Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find we plunder, and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks.
I mean, that seems bad. You should not slaughter them all. Otherwise, what will there be to slaughter later?
Gods we have plenty. Of war, of death, and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Jahrl Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world.
What is your purpose here in Hunter's Edge?
The Conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of Starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into Bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The Conduit's looking for something inside. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the Conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing Bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we're the Mountain failed to follow through.
Well, let's discuss those missing Bloodstones.
The Bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The Conduit has need of Starstones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights.
You know about that, huh?
Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the Conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the Mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the Bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us, peak dwellers, with suspicion.
I'll see if I can find them. Wink. Why do you keep winking? Oh, it's just a tick.
That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the Conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together.
About the Orcs. What is your opinion about the Orcs?
The Orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly.
You don't like other people very much, do you?
Why, you may ask. Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanaroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon.
You know, maybe someone even more powerful will come along and slaughter both of you. Tell me more about the leader of the Orcs.
Grutilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful, and merciless. She's smart and ruthless. Truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like.
So we got an exclamation mark here to talk about someone. Probably Medora. I think that's Medora there.
The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Riverlong can withstand. But she also knows that the pact cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn immaculate or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Gratilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare. For her dreams are our tethers to suffer.
You have a lot to say. It could just be, yeah, she's probably going to betray us.
With the spine breaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocting.
You mentioned a rat herder.
Aye, an orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them. We would merely kill him. That rat lover on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach.
And who's this spine breaker you mentioned?
Gratilda's hulking horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
Why do I get the feeling that brick house is a, like, built like a brick house is a, Industrial Revolution term? I need to look that up. About the wizard. Tell me about the wizard you mentioned.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlag Trolltramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode.
Alright, well, let's discuss the wizard's servants.
The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Gratilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Gratilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
Alright, I will take my leave.
You know that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, but our orders don't shop,
Let's hope we catch up with them before they do.
Bloody hot and bothered.
And Medora.
Grim God's comrade. The Spine Breaker. Norak, he's called. He's the bleeding brute. The green-faced gargoyle
Who we need to kill, right? Yeah, I got it.
I must face him. Face him and destroy him before he can claim another victim.
Fine, I'll check too.
When we meet this Norak, we'll make him pay for what he's done.
Why, comrade, well, I can't tell you how much with you by my side, I'll face the monster head on and make him pay for what he's done. It will be an honor. In the name of the Order.
So yeah, it's a good thing that none of these guys are listening to us here. Okay, so nothing popped up quest-wise related to that. So that is where the wizard's house is. We did see these bloodstains going this way, but we should go probably talk to Grutilda first. That way we'll have, we'll be able to get the other side of the story. Let's head on in here.
Tell the Old Mother you have a problem with her judgment. Have you paid tribute to the Old Mother yet? You'll be sorry without her blessing.
Yeah, hold on. I'll just pay money for that. That's fine. Whatever. What about you?
He's just a human, and isn't broke, as we say. Same word we use for words.
Well, not to worry. No, not to worry. There are more barrels to be found yet.
Wait, someone just went running by.
Too rich for my blood.
Something about more barrels. Yeah, it's someone named Herschel. Come back here, sir. Back here.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with
It's
ale.
your mother, I'm saying. The humans the one.
Jagged doggish custom thing that didn't deliver now.
Where'd you go?
Are you done? Jagged doggish custom thing that
I haven't got hold
Did you go down here?
pocket, have I?
Popped up afterwards. Dang it. Herschel? Herschel! Come back here.
All the way to my prison.
I wish there were an actual run command. Rather than just a casually jog at the same rate. It's not quite the same rate. We are faster than him, but looks like he's going to get back there. Okay.
I've got my
Guess I could have just waited, but oh well.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. We don't ever see them all this.
Yes, right away, my good man.
Hello?
Oh, and you immaculate face in town. What a pleasure to serve you. I've a deal running now. Double the whiskey for any and all who refrain from beating me from the neck up and the crotch down.
Well, tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm nobody at all. Just the old tavern keeper in this here village. Things have been busy since the orcs came, but I've never been one to complain too much. Or especially with with my wife and kids gone. I prefer to keep my eye on the prize. Oh, whiskey, of course. No excruciatingly terrible memory a nice glass of the good stuff can't wash away.
Whiskey, spelled wrong. What do you know about these orcs?
Oh, swell guys. Swollen as swell can be. I haven't a complaint in the world. Not in the wide world. Keep me busy, they do. Day and night. Night and day and night again. Oh, you might imagine me a wee bit utterly exhausted, but I wouldn't have it any other way. After all, the soul-crushing night terrors can't find you if you never sleep. That's my motto.
You know, you'll probably die, just straight up die if you don't get sleep. Just in case you were wondering. What do you know about this village?
Well, the scenery's certainly changed in recent weeks, I'll tell you that much. Used to be a quiet sort of place. Family folks, you know. Never had much trouble, and all the less because our little town played host to a source hunter and a powerful wizard, both. Can't say why we were overcome so quickly. Can't say why so many of us were cut down over those shiny stones. An immaculate like you know better than me, I suppose. Yes, I suppose an immaculate just like you might have been the one who held my son's head back while Gratilda sliced his throat open, eh? Oh, but who's got time to think on the past? That way lies danger, I say. I only know that these orcs are a thirsty lot. It's my job to keep my head down and the whiskey flowing.
Well, what do you know about the Ratcatcher?
Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey for an hour and sits in the corner by himself. Oh, but the lack of company don't keep him from making conversation. Always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, but arguing some point of his left hands against the better sense of the right. I tell you, someone like that's twice as terrifying as one of these big ornery brutes. At least you can see their clubs coming down in time to jump out the way.
I mean, unless it comes down from behind. So you're a purveyor of a whiskey spelled wrong, are you?
That I am. But I'll tell you, I never served a lot quite like these Goliaths. They drink like elephants and pay like... well, they don't pay at all. Then again, I can't say I mind this little arrangement too terribly. The happier they are, the longer I evade the rack and the screw.
Oh, that's not bad.
Each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. My bowels shrink when I think what'll happen when we get to the bottom of the last barrel. We've already exhausted the tavern supply, but I've been pilfering from my old buddy Glenn's stores. I doubt he'll mind, seeing as he was one of the first orcs sunk their claws into. Now that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did. Oh, what I'd give for a barrel of Glenn's good stuff now. These orcs wouldn't know what hit 'em.
Well, let's discuss the armory key also.
What about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armory, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work.
You can tell me what you know about the armory key now, or I can ask Rutilda to take up the matter for me. I can hardly blame you for your reticence. These orcs are savages, but I'm here to help, not to harm. You know more than you're letting on. You'd be guilty of conspiring against your conquerors. Somehow I doubt you'd receive a fair trial. I can hardly blame you for your reticence. These orcs are savages, but I'm here to help, not to harm. Charm 2, Charm of all, my lord. Alright. Yeah, of course. Alright, so... let's see. You are going to think that I'm going to go for paper, so you would go for scissors. But then you'd expect me to realize that, so you would go for... so I would go for rock, and thus you would go for scissors, for paper. Okay. So... you just went for paper. So you're going to expect me to go for scissors again. So you would go for rock, but you know that. Thinking then I'd go for paper. No, that's probably not going to work. There's a pattern to it, and it's more complex than it should be. And of course, the AI cheats and always, like, basically always knows what you're going to do first, so they can always beat you. Yep, alright. Nope, dang it. There we go. Nope, alright. I didn't get it.
I appreciate your concern, dear friend, but I'm doing quite alright in my own fashion. I won't be mucking up my position with the orcs by colluding with a stranger.
Alright. But yeah, he stole the armory key. That's a lot of things. Glass of wine, empty cup, empty cup. I'm going to steal all of the things. There's golden forks. Wait. Let's grab things from the back wall. None of it's stealing.
I guess someone else got here first.
I can help myself to everything here. There we go. We got a golden fork, light golden teaspoon. Tons more golden plates and things like that. Guide to Elegant Torture, Volume 4.
You've got to the count of 1 to kneel before me. You're looking rather fleshy, Resk. Have you always been such a gluttonous idler?
Only thing smaller than a human man.
There we go. Thank you for letting me steal all of your stuff. Head over here. Just another table full of stuff.
Dance, Resk. Heave that sack of rot in time.
Take that. Take that. Take that. Some more cheese. An orc sword.
Did you see that? I could have sworn that rat just winked at me.
I suppose you're just that ancient, are you?
Even the vermin take notice.
Enough.
Pick it up that way. Painting. Another painting over here. And another painting over here.
Who'd you think it was? What
Bottle here. No, no, no. Bottle. Get it right. Like gold cup. Painting of a woman. We can get some. We got some containers.
To make use of whatever lumps of flab you have before they're snatched away from you.
All right, that's all Grutilda's stuff apparently.
Indeed, all mother. Of course, you're totally correct.
Dance, Resk. Heave that sack of rot in time. You ought to enjoy this short, cruel life while you can.
Yes, yes, all mother, with utmost pleasure.
She seems mean, right? A little bit.
Enough.
All right, a couple more utensils. Some paintings. Another orc sword. Oop, oop. Okay, well, I wasn't stealing, so that's fine. All right, anything else in here? No. But there are some orcs to talk to before we go talk to Grutilda. So I think that is what we'll do next time. See you then, everyone.